What's going on, everybody? What's going on? So check it out. What we're about to do right now is, right, we're going to unbox the inkDesigns. These are some brand new sneakers as designed by my Uncle Tony. That's right, my relative, my blood Uncle Tony. From my mother's side, designed his own sneakers. He got different flavors and all that. I copped the joints that I first seen, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking now maybe I should have held out because he just unleashed some other joints. He got these joints with the double strap going across the top. They look crazy right now. And but I say that to say this, right? I jumped on the ones that I immediately saw because these sneakers, I don't know what age y'all are, right? But these sneakers reminded me instantly of the Elises from back in the days. And when I say back in the days, I mean like 88, 89. Like I wasn't even in double digits when these sneakers came out, but I remember them so vividly because that's how these colors were. Like the color scheme that was matched together was unheard of, especially in those times. In those times, it was more like solid colors and stuff like that, unless you've seen something like Diodors pop up with like a tri-color some pattern or whatever the case may be. Then you jump on those. You'd be like, okay, that's acceptable or whatever. But these, or Troops or something like that. Remember those? So these Elises, and now Elises wasn't the most popular sneakers either. You know what I'm saying? But these actual Elises were memorable. They had this, let me unbox this. All right, so look, right, when the mailman first got here and he dropped the box down there, it came in like this cardboard that goes around the box, right? So at first I'm like, oh man, they played themselves. I'm not going to do a video for this unboxing because I thought that when it ripped off, then my Uncle Tony's box wouldn't be over the sneakers, you know what I'm saying? Because he gets to design the box too. So let me explain briefly how this goes, right? It's a international thing that's going on right here. So my Uncle Tony linked up with a manufacturing shoe company overseas in Italy. And you know Italy is infamous for their leather, right? So immediately I put two and two together and I'm like, okay, this makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And I got, come to find out, heritage, lineage that comes from Italian on my father's grandfather. My grandfather on my father's side is Italian, come to find out. And on my side, we're American, native, by the way. So, you know, on my Uncle Tony's side, on my mother's side. So this kind of got like a soul root connection with me. You know what I'm saying? So once I seen Italy, I'm like, all right, cool. Italy, let's see the shoes, right? So pairing up, you know, he had to make a certain amount of orders before he could get them manufactured and shipped out to the States or wherever he's shipping them out now too. He's probably shipping them out in different places, right? So I said, all right, I caught mine. So when it got here and I seen it in this thick white cardboard box, I'm like, they played themselves because it's advertised with my Uncle Tony's box over the sneakers as well. And the box looked dope from the picture. So we about to see the picture up close for the first time. I ain't see it yet. So I'm unboxing this with you, all right? So it's like a graffiti wall, very New Yorkish, right? It's a graffiti wall, got some like robot pattern on it. I'm going to put the links in the description box too, so you could go and click on it and look at it yourself to like configure what this is or whatever. But it's definitely graffiti. That is definitely known. So this is the, turn the box around for you. Now on this side, right, and this is dope too, you see the Italy colors, the Italian colors, boom, right? Now this company is called Alive Shoes, and no, they're not sponsoring this video. However, I think this is something that's huge, so I don't really care about that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm shouting them out, Alive Shoes. You can also go to aliveshoes.com and put in an order for yourself. I don't know exactly how it went down. That you'd have to ask my Uncle Tony. And he's retired. Yeah, right. So how's he still doing stuff like this? But all right, enough talking about the outside of the box, right? Let's open these joints and see what they really made of.
Yo, a lot of y'all chicks is real confident out there talking about your pussy is the best in the universe and all that. If that's true, you need to come work with me. I recall all pussy being the same. So how do I explain when my...
Look at me taking y'all through the complications of thinking that this box was actually complicated to open, but it was just as simple as going like this, right? So that's one thing that y'all need to know, and I didn't have to put no camera effect on that to show you that, all right? So here we go. Comes out one at a time. Well, first let me show you how it is on the inside, right? That's what they look like on the inside when you will open up your own pair of inkDesigns as well. So you pull them out one at a time. They're wrapped individually in plastic. I like that already. The average sneaker does not come individually wrapped in plastic. You know how your grandma's couch be wrapped in plastic and everything? Like that shows some care and concern for stuff. All right. So Shout out to Italy for y'all understanding that. You know how we forgot. So, see now, let me explain to you, right? These colors are like just almost exactly identical. I would say identical to the Elises that I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all had these or not. My cousin Billy, on my father's side, had those Elises. Like, it was a huge thing when he copped them. When he came back to the block, we used to live in the Bronx at that time, Bathgate Avenue. You know what I'm saying? So when he came back to the block with those Elises on, now mind you, my cousin Billy used to have Jordans out the wazoo, and that's when Jordans were like official. No shot to you millennials and all that, but you understand what I'm talking about, right? So he used to have those types of sneakers and all types of other sneakers you can imagine. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was different when he came back with those Elises with the colors like these. The block went nuts. The block went bananas. So you know how we could be with our fashion and stuff like that. I'm keeping it official with you. I'm telling you, Elises were not the most popular sneaker back then, but when those joints came out, it was official. So look at the colors on these. As soon as I seen the colors on these, and he got different colors of this same design, but when I seen the colors on these, I'm like, I'm jumping on that now. And not everybody can rock olive green. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is special enough to do that. You gotta have some pizzazz with you. You gotta know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, I didn't put on the exact clothes to match these sneakers today, but here nor there, I do have a pair of khakis on, and I already knew that a pair of khakis would go right with this blend. So y'all gonna see me get a little bit Cali with it. You understand what I'm talking about? With a pair of sneakers. Yes, with a pair of sneakers. So let's look at them. Spin them around. Bam. Now these are not your average, right? These are not what everybody is, I could say, wearing or walking around with. And that's the whole idea of it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to walk around what everybody is walking around with. I don't care about the most popular sneaker because of a certain basketball player puts up a certain amount of points. I don't care about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I care more about the authenticity of it, where it comes from, what the purpose is behind it, who's behind it. You know what I mean? If my family's behind it, then I'm getting behind that. You know what I'm saying? But to see blue shoelaces at that, like, I had to jump on this because it stands out. And sometimes, you know, I got enough plain clothes. Trust me when I tell you so. If I want to stand out right now, these are perfect for standing out. Now, let me tell you, right? Let me show you the soles. Look at the bottom of the soles. That's a puzzle. You understand what I'm talking about? So, like I said, I like purpose. I like intent behind things. So, me being a puzzle piecer, right? I love putting pieces of the puzzle together. That's what I do. I connect the dots and I get people involved and I help them connect the dots. I'm an intermediary when I have to be, when I should be, when it calls on it. So this is a perfect design for me to be walking on. I'm a Pisces, the soles, right? The sole of your foot. I'm a Pisces rule of feet, and I love shoes. So this is another pair of shoes I'm going to add onto my collection for that purpose as well. Now, the feel of these, like, I'm being serious. Dog. I'm not just fluffing this up because it's my uncle. I'm serious, yo. Because I would keep it official with him too. The feel of this leather is just exactly why Italy is branded to be infamous for their leather. Flat out. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's soft. This is soft. This is some butter soft leather. Now, will it crack because of how fine this leather is? Possibly so. You know what I'm saying? But what do you expect when you wear shoes? Like, I'm not going to put these up on top of a mantle in here. I probably will eventually. I'm lying. Especially for them being the first ones that I bought. All right, I'm lying. I am going to put these up on a mantle in here. However, I'm going to wear them about a good 10 times before I do so. If they catch some creases or cracks in them in the process, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going to rock these and put them up on the mantle because they are the first ones that I bought from my Uncle Tony's brand. inkDesign, y'all. Don't forget inkDesign. What does it say? Oh, look at the back. It says visual consciousness. Can y'all see that? Visual consciousness. Again, the intent, the purpose behind it. It's purposeful. I'm a visual. I'm a visionary. You understand what I'm talking about? So when you talk like that, you're talking my language.
Feel the pain when a dame get away and start dealing with a lane. It's no plan B. I'm back on my A
So yeah, y'all see them, right? And I ain't even gonna lie. They look much better looking down on them than they do coming out of the box. And these khakis, the color blend right on these joints. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, I probably continue to rock them like this. Because jeans do something different to it. Jeans don't fall on them like the khakis do. You know what I'm saying? And this soft leather, these textures just don't go well with jeans. Now maybe some real light blue jeans, some crisp ones. But that's about as far as I go with the jean material for these. So yeah, this is what I feel about these. I feel like the stitching on these are like incredible. Like, so I already got this feeling that the lasting value of these sneakers are going to be fantastic. But that is just a guess right now, right? That's theory. So I will probably be back to let you guys know, what is the quality of this sneaker? How durable is it? Because these days you can't really get that type of information, right? Because people run through their sneakers so quick, or they buy them as trophies or just for collective items, you know what I'm saying? Collection items. So you don't really get to know the value of a sneaker these days, and they cost a pretty penny. Speaking about pennies, these ran me about 185, about $185, $175, somewhere around that area. All right. But again, I'm going to leave the description and a link in the description. So you can go click on it and you can find out for yourself. Not only how much they cost, but I'm definitely telling you it's around that range. I paid about $175, $185 for it. And you might think they look like bowling shoes, and don't fear getting in the comment box and saying what you think of these sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Get in there and let me know. Oh, this, by the way, says inkDesign, made in Italy. I ain't even stressed that, right? Am I doing a good job? This is my first time doing this. So y'all gotta let me know that too. Am I doing a good job with this shit, or do I just need to hang this up and get to something else? But I'm deeply entrenched into fashion right now. So this is definitely down the alley of what I'm doing anyway. So even if I gotta like get other people to do reviews on this type of stuff, then that's probably what's going to end up happening anyway if I don't do it. So again, the links will be inside of the description box. You can go click on them to see what type of style you want, what type of colors you want. I'm telling you, he got them. My uncle got them. And not only that, for the ladies out there who work out, a lot of my people work out. A lot of my chicks work out. He also has like yoga tees and leggings that got these designs on them that are incredible. You've never seen designs on leggings on any fashion like that, to come to speak of it. But you've never seen designs like this before on leggings, ladies. Get out there, get your exercise gear, get your yoga pants, get your yoga shirts and stuff like that. My uncle got it. I'm telling you. So I'm going to put the links in the description box. You can go figure it out for yourself and let me know what you think. I'm going to go take a store run, get me some grub, and see how these feel in the concrete and see how many looks I get. I know I'm going to get looks because that's just what these things do. You know what I'm saying? That's what footwear do, and that's what I do. I can't even help it. Sometimes I wear hoodies. Sometimes, a lot of the times I wear hoodies and like pea coats and stuff like that. I don't even want no attention. You understand what I'm saying? I still get it. I got that type of bop. I got that type of aura about me. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'll get back with y'all as soon as I possibly can. I'm out. Oh, look at the inside of the tongue though. That's official, right? And the inside says made in Italy. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all can see that, right? Made in Italy with the Italy flag colors. Told y'all I'm not so great at this, but this is my first rodeo, so give me a break.